Good evening, good evening. Professor Shadow here. Just had a slight glitch, tried to get on. It said there was no internet. So hopefully I'm live. I believe I'm live. I'm just going to go in and check real quick. Just bear with me 1 second. That was odd. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm live. Good. Good evening to you. Welcome to Sunday Night in Shadows with me, the Professor. Thank you so much for joining me. I totally appreciate it. So as usual, the first thing I'm going to do, Crystal's on. Good evening, Crystal. Hopefully the time differential didn't put too many people off. Our clocks went back, is it? So we're now 7 o'clock right now. And so we are live. We are live. First thing I want to do, as usual, I like doing this, is I'm going to share the comments. I like doing that. I look forward to doing this. Sharesies. Here we go. I like to go through these. I've seen some of them already this time around. I don't normally see them. This time I've seen them around. This is really good. Hopefully you've managed to have a look. So yes, this new channel is me. I've literally got one video in there because I have so many people sending me their ideas for stories. So many people saying, can you do this story? I put it out there, yes, and I got a few people send me some stories. I did 3, so go check that out. It's on a different channel. It's a channel, so that way I can do what I want on this channel, which is keep it connected with all the my stories, my characters. But now I can do the true stories on the other channel, which is great. So I have the best of both worlds. And if you haven't subscribed to my other channel yet, please go ahead and do so. There will be lots of content. Get my words out. Content coming on now. Professor Richard Daniel and his legendary laugh. Thank you so much, my friend. And we got AV Melidor. Thank you, my friend. I've already hired this one. Well done. Thank you. Awesome. From who's that? Benrolio. Thank you. John. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Reinhard, thank you so much, my friend. Hobo Fish 2208. Can't wait. My new favorite channel. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm waiting. Thank you so much. I'm here. Your wait is over. Kathy, thank you, Kathy. Wow, you like the Halloween one. Alison Shaw, Greed, the Original Sin. Indeed. Hope you enjoyed the Halloween one I put out. That was fun. More of these stories are amazing. What's this? Keith one. Do more of these short and intense. And by the way, I'm still hoping more Elder and Sarana. Do not worry, my friend. Keith Wilding. I am working on it. Feast is right. This one. I'm praying my breakfast, dinner, listening to these stories daily. There's Sonam Bhutia. Nice. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. My Ab 1471. Yippee, and a yippee to you, my friend. Right up. Thank you. Great collection. Halloween event. Yes, hope you enjoyed that. V. Schaefer. That was fantastic. Which was this one? Glad you enjoyed that one as well. Shadow Readers. Yes. What's this one? Halloween one. Oh, Shelley was on. Loved it. Need more revenge. I give you your revenge, Shelley. Took revenge on some innocent, well, not so innocent. Took too much candy. That was the problem. I like the house. Mike Adams. Yes. Was that DALL-E, the AI program that created the images for that Halloween one? Story. Moral stories. Thank you, my friend. Daniel, thank you. I so enjoy your speaking voice, so well suited for your delightful and sinister narrations, unique stories. Do you write them? Yes, I do. I do write them all. I write them all. And I have replied. Thank you. Patrick, not the dark stories I wanted, but the ones I needed. Excellent. Good work. Thank you, my friend. Loving this, Crystal. Thank you. John, thank you. Daniel again. Oh, we are. Oh, I think we've caught up. We've caught up. Okay, good. I do like going over the comments. I don't know why. Look forward to it. And I'm back. And you can see just here, look, what happened to my DVD collection? They disappeared. They're not. They're just over here. We got them all down, cleaning them all off. And the minute they're just over the back. So, but nice. Nicer. Clean. And who is on? Hello. Shelley's on. John's on. Crystal. Shelley wants her own series as a vampire in order to keep her thirst up. I think she does. Good. So what has been? I've been so busy today, and my goodness, I haven't stopped all day. I'm just totally addicted. I'm totally addicted to finishing the Pale Whisperer number 3. It's just changed. It started off, the first story started off as this dark, sinister creature. And then we molded it and found out a little bit more about it in part 2. But part 3, my goodness, everything is going wild. It's so good. My goodness, I got about 15 minutes of it to go to finish editing. About 15 minutes to finish, and I'm done. That 15 minutes will probably take me about 2 hours. So a couple of hours more editing, and I'm going to be done with the story, and I'm going to get it out tonight. Because it's so good. I'm so addicted. I've been working on it all day. I really want to get out today. Good evening, Professor Shadow. Hope you are doing well, from Tubby. Thank you, Tubby. My number 1 fan. Yes, so Pale Whisperer Part 3, it's got everything that if you like the stories from Crimson Dawn, from the pre and post Crimson Dawn stories, it's literally got everything. So make sure you jump on Pale Whisperer Part 3. I'll get it out tonight. I'll get it out before I retire to bed tonight. I'm getting it out. Because I want to get it done. I want to get it finished. I need to get it finished. So looking forward to the finished product. And while we're here, don't forget. Now, I know someone that's going to send me some stories, for sure. If you have stories that you'd like me to read, yes, she does live here. She's literally upstairs now. If you have stories that you'd like me to read, whether they be true or not true, fiction or non-fiction, you can send them in, and you can now go to my website and put them in, or just send me an email, prof@professorshadow.com. And if I feel they will work out well, then I will create a tale and put them on the channel. Obviously not the Professor Shadow channel, but the Professor Shadow Readers channel. I can do this now. I couldn't do this before. Honestly, I was speaking with a friend of mine, and he said to me, well, I said about how I want to keep the channel connected. So when I make a story, it's somehow connected. So people that send me stories in, I'm not going to be able to do it because they're not connected in how I want the Professor Shadow channel to be connected. And he simply said, make another channel and have them submit there, and you can just go there. But my goodness, so good. And I'm going to read them all. So I did one. I did my first one. Yesterday, and I realized that I made a few mistakes in the editing process because when I was reading, there was some gaps. So I took the gaps out, and I noticed that it looks a bit jerky. So live and learn, and next time make next one better. But you wouldn't notice it until I've highlighted. Now you're going to notice it. So I'm going to make sure I correct that next time. But yeah, so I feel it came out quite well, and have the so it's really actually it's so simple. I have I have a screen here and a screen here. Okay, I'm looking at the screen now. I can look at the other screen now, and here's my camera in the middle, and I have a teleprompter on this screen, and it just goes and I just read it. I say, but the problem is the teleprompter is quite slow, and if it's too fast, I won't be able to read it. So when it's slow, and then I wait, and then the gap, and I edited them gaps out, and it sort of cut, and it looked a bit clumsy. It sounds fine, but for me personally, it looks a little bit clumsy. So let's make that a little bit better. So yes, if you do have ideas, if you have stories, fiction, non-fiction, readers of mine, send them in, and I will create some stories out, which I think would be interesting, because it's actually quite easy to do as well. I don't have to edit them. So I think the goal now will be to get maybe a couple of stories a week on the Professor Shadow channel, and maybe one a week on the other readers channel, and 3 videos a week should be fine. Should be good. So get some light. There you go. I think it's going to work out well. Just hope I haven't taken on too much work again, as I always do. But I think it's going to be great, because I do have quite a lot of people message me saying, please, can you do my story on your channel? And I don't like saying no. I feel like, if someone's come to you, they feel that you're the answer. They've got an idea. They've got something that they want to share. And I don't like saying no to people. So we created the channel. Let's get the channel up so we can share it with everyone, so you can see it. Where are we? Where is my new channel? I've gone dark again. Apologies. Let's share it. Share the channel. Here we go. Look at this. There's me. And I'll read the story, and I'll be up here. And each story I'm going to try and change. My internet is so bad today. I do apologize if I'm a bit laggy. Apologize, because so you can differentiate the story, because I'll change the background color. I thought that was a good idea. And yeah, the new channel is live. The new channel is live. Go ahead. If you have some ideas you'd like me to create a story about, send them over. Even if it's small, don't worry. I can work with that. I'll work with it. So good news. Excited. What I'm really excited about is finishing part 3 of the Pale Whisperer. It's almost done. And I'm so excited. I thought you weren't going live today because you're usually live. The thing is, here in the UK, our clocks have gone back. So it's actually 7:15 right now. So in I don't know when the time changes for you guys. It's a week or two to catch up. Yeah, we're ahead of the clock changes. So, yeah. That's cool for a new channel. I was making sure no one was copying you. Yes, I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll submit my ideas for that channel. I know you will, Crystal. I'm looking forward to it. You've still got some that you've sent me already, which I haven't worked with yet. But send them in anyway, because I'm going to do one a week. So I need 3 stories each and every week for the new channel. Here we go. So, what have we been up to this week? I like your character designs. Is that Armageddon 26? Thank you so much, my friend. I have been talking of character designs. As I'm harping on about it, because I've been so excited about it, I've been working on Pale Whisperer Part 3, and I've almost made, I think I've made a mini Crimson Dawn within one story. So I truly enjoyed making this. It's got my favorite characters in there, and everything's happening is chaos, and I've spent all day working on the images and the characters. So I do hope you enjoy that, my friend. I'm going to get it out today. It's probably going to take me 2, maybe 2.5 hours, half an hour to upload, and you should see it there. You should see it there. MIB stories, Haunted Towers, a child thinking about one called Sandman. The Sandman. That's like, I think I need the Sandman. Struggle. I don't know if any of you are the same, especially if you have a creative mind, and anything will trigger it off. So I sleep and I'll wake up and be thinking of ideas of things to do, not just for the channels, but for other businesses I run. And yes, so maybe I need the Sandman. I don't know. Sprinkle some sand to make me sleep, which would be great. So I have nothing planned next week because I have been focused 100% on finishing this Part 3, but I've got my drafting board and a bunch of ideas, but I haven't worked on anything apart from getting this one has been, this is truly one of my favorites. This has been so good. I think old school classic creatures need some updated stories. Yeah, absolutely. I think so too. I couldn't agree more. With that statement. They do. How about this? I think one of my, obviously, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, my absolute favorite version is the Frederick March version. Let's get the date. 39. March, Dr. Jekyll. Is it 39? 31. 1931. My goodness. It's the absolute, in my opinion, best Jekyll and Hyde there is. It's so good, so amazing. And before the time of special effects, CGI, it was just the acting, the shading, the color, the coloring. It was black and white, but obviously the way they portrayed it. This could make a great comeback. This could be a story, couldn't it? Look at this, Jekyll and Hyde, a great one, really great one for me. Other characters, obviously, like vampires, werewolves were doing. Undead creatures weren't really. There were some zombie movies back in the day, but they were more like being controlled by voodoo and things like this. So I have plenty of zombie ones. So other characters. I tell you who, but I sort of do it anyway. Like I like the mad scientist type character. That mad, misunderstood. So that character is amazing. You should do a story about a telepath that was shunned by the community turned vampire. A telepathic vampire. I know, maybe if we add, what is that movie? What is that one? I can't think of it right now. It's on the cusp of my imagination, on the cusp of my memory, my brain, my Liberian part of my brain, which is called the hippocampus, is been working all day, and you're going to excuse me because, as always, I have so much going on that I'm quite stressed with the amount of work I'm doing right now, and I want to fit in these because this is my. See, a lot of people think I'm doing the channel. I do the channel. It's my release. It's how I relax. Is doing this. Some people go to the bar or watch movies. You know, I do watch movies, not actually that often anymore. Only the older versions. But this is how I unwind, how I relax, is create. It really helps me. Because this week I have so much on. Last week, this week, up until January. Now I'm doing something for my work, and it's learning about brain biology, and it's science and psychology for understanding stage of development in the brain. And so it's taxing and stressful. I have other businesses to run, so it's taxing and stressful. And this is my putting my feet up. And because I get so excited, like I say, I'm finished on part 3, and it's just, yes, I want to do this. So yes, I know I've just waffled on for 5 minutes about nothing. What I was saying is, there's a movie, Armageddon Spoke. It's like a vampire telepath. And I know the story, so it's like, it's not a vampire, but it's this character. And he's able to control people's minds. And he gets them to go and, commit murders and robberies and stuff like that. And I I can't think of it. I'm going to have to think of it. It's totally gone from my head. But that was interesting. The other one, that's just something else just popped into my head right now. Completely different. Have you ever seen the movie, The Devil Doll? Devil Doll. And it's got, you have to get up. This is so good, because the reason I say that is because that character he finds a way to shrink people down, and he's able to control them with his mind. If you haven't seen this movie, if you haven't seen Devil Doll, it's got Michael Barrymore, isn't it? Michael Barrett. I'm sure is it Michael Barrymore? Devil Doll. Is it Devil Doll? Michael Devil Doll. Michael Barrymore. Devil Dog? No, not Devil Dog. Devil Doll, 1936. The Devil Doll by Todd Browning. My goodness, so good. So amazing movie. If you haven't watched it yet, yes. Lionel Barrymore. Sorry.
Police today It was admitted that Paul Levon, former bank president, convicted of looting his own bank and killing a watchman, escaped from prison 4 months ago. Whatever you are, in God's name, listen and have mercy. I'll confess.
The effects are dated. They still look good. I think they still look good. Yeah, good. Where do I stop sharing? Yes, Devil Doll. Devil Doll. You've got to. The Devil Doll with Lionel Barrymore, 1936. You've got to watch this movie. You've got to watch it. It's so good. It's so good. I have it on DVD. What a great film. My God, I could actually watch that again right now, actually. I could watch that right now. If you love old horror movies, this is great, great, great. This is one of those movies I could watch over and over. It has that little bit of horror for the day, but it has the messages in there. And these are what I love about these old films. They had the messages of hope, and of life. And I think it's so good to watch. You must watch this. I love this movie. Devil Dog. No, it's Devil Dog. Lionel Barrymore, Devil Dog. If you love old black and white movies, this is for you. You've got to watch it. My goodness. I wonder, let me just check. I'll just see if it's actually available on YouTube. It may even be on there. I don't know. Devil Doll. Devil Doll. No. You can buy or rent it. So you probably have to go to Prime or something, but you can or YouTube have it for rent. I don't know what it costs on YouTube to rent. Yeah, one of my favorites. As I moving you can see my shelves are empty. I was moving some DVDs. I have so many, unbelievable. I moved them all because we're just cleaning up this area, and I'm going through them and thinking, oh, I'm watching that. Or am I watching that? So I could sit and watch them all. It's absolutely crazy, absolutely crazy. And some of the stuff I have, some of the collection I have over time, I have this one DVD. It's The Wicker Man. The Wicker Man. And it's in this wicker box. It's like a collector's piece. I bought this 30 years ago. And it's pristine, collected. And I thought, oh, this is interesting. Oh, I bet there's not many more of these left now. And I thought, I'll go on eBay and just see if they're still available. It's like £15. Oh, goodness. I didn't age very well. I didn't value very well. I think DVDs are really lost their value, unfortunately. So some of the DVDs you couldn't buy them anywhere now. Some of the ones I have, you just can't buy them anymore. But if you were to put it on somewhere for sale, people would offer you like £1 or £2, a couple of dollars for it. It's ridiculous. But never sell DVDs. Sell the ones you got that you don't watch, or not your collection. But never sell your collection, because once you sell it, you'll never get it back again, because you won't be able to get that. You won't be able to get them back. So I have film DVDs that if you were to buy them now, if you was to buy that DVD now, it would be different because they've changed it in some way. So you'll never get that again. Good, rant over. What if a funeral director goes on vacation to Amazon forest and finds the Book of the Dead by the Forest Tribe, takes it home and performs it on the dead bodies in his funeral home. Oh, yeah, that'd be interesting. That would be good. That would be good. When you said, what if a funeral director goes on vacation to the Amazon, I thought you were going to do the creature from the Black Lagoon. And performs it on dead bodies in his funeral home. The Book of the Dead. They found the Book of the Dead, didn't they? What if it was the wrong one? And really there's this other one that doesn't age. They found the Book of the Dead, it's all, they have to move it with tweezers and things. They found that this book that never aged. It was almost pristine, like the day it was printed, because death cannot age. What if they find it? And in there is not only the way to bring the dead back, but to control them and to bring the dead that we don't know about, other creatures from the past. Terrifying. That would be interesting. That would be good. Yes, so I still got the Devil Doll up on the other screen. So I'm going to think of another one. So I'm going to share another one. Let me think of another one. I was going through my collection today. Devil Doll is amazing. Such a great movie. I got another one. We all know who Peter Lorre is, hopefully. And there is this movie, and it's strange. Once again, I don't think. See, this is the other thing. Never sell your collection, because I have the Devil Doll and I have Mad Love right here, and I can literally put it on right now and watch it. But if you go somewhere streaming, you may not always find it. So I've gone to YouTube to find the Peter Lorre movie that I want to recommend. And you cannot watch it. You can only watch clips. Obviously, it's copyright somewhere, but there's clips. I wonder if you could possibly hire it somehow, maybe from Amazon or something. So yeah, here's a movie I want to share. Any guesses which Peter Lorre movie I believe is probably the best one? Any ideas before I share this? Put them in the chat. Let me know if you know a Peter Lorre movie. Maybe you don't. Maybe you've never heard of him. If you haven't heard of him, then you need to go watch it. I found this today and I thought, I'd love to watch this again. I literally did that about every DVD I looked at. Yeah. On the second search, I still cannot find it to watch. So, which is the great reason to... you can buy or rent it. You can buy or rent it. Okay, I'm going to show you this. See if we can get that trailer. Very good. Very good. Here we go. Let's share this trailer with you. This is so good. Story of the evil hand whose harrowing crimes made him the beast with 5 fingers. My goodness. If you have not watched this movie,
a piano long silent mysteriously plays again, its weird and ominous chords filling a bedeviled house with stark terror, a concerto of death, macabre music of a dead man, played by a hand that returned from the grave to wreak vengeance on his betrayers, marking each for murder as it strikes with inhuman power. a horrifying monster that takes its evil commands from beyond, that cannot return to the tomb till it completes its mission of destruction.
Hilary, listen, listen. Can you hear it? The piano. It's the hand playing. It's the hand. You were right all the time. It was Ingram's hand that committed murder.
I found fingerprints of identical pattern in the library, in the hall.
You got the idea.
Even on the...
You get the idea. So Peter Lorre, The Beast with Five Fingers. If you haven't watched that movie, you need to go watch it. So there's two recommendations this week. I think are two really good ones. Beast with Five Fingers. And then we had The Devil Doll with Lionel Barrymore. And Other Side. Welcome to the other side, my friend. Great to have you on this side. Has anyone, let me know, has anyone watched that before? The Beast with Five Fingers, Peter Lorre? Let me know. We've gone quiet. So they're my two recommendations for this week. A good movie is The Creeping Flesh. Is that the Peter Cushing one? Is Creeping, so Shelley's recommended Creeping Flesh. I'd love to know if that is The Creeping Flesh with Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. Of course you have Zombie Creeping Flesh, which was an Italian take on Dawn of the Dead in the mid to late 70s. Not sure. No good movie is a Creeping Flesh. Yeah, so there's a film Creeping Flesh with Peter Cushing and of course Christopher Lee, where they find, and it's inspired me on so many stories. This, you know, any of the old Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee movies are inspirational. All movies are inspirational. There, Peter Cushing finds this thing in the ice. It's not Horror Express. So Horror Express, very similar. They find this thing in the ice, and they bring it back. He brings it back to his house. And in this particular one, experiments with it. But the thing that he brings back is the embodiment of evil, and it comes to life. And there's a part in The Creeping Flesh with Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee at the end. At the end, there's moments in, I don't know, same as me, there's moments in movies that stick in your head, that will stick in your head. And that moment at the end of Creeping Flesh, where the huge creature has got this big black cloak on and it's walking off into the night. And it tugs at your imagination more than anything, because it you don't know, you don't, it doesn't seem to have any power or anything, but he says it's evil, pure evil. And it just disappears and walks off into the night. And you're left thinking, what is it? What's it going to do? That was the beautiful thing of that movie. Love that. Very, very smart. A story about being dead and wanting to come back. In order to come back, you have to take over their body. Sleep paralysis. Like Insidious movie, yeah. I get what you're saying there. One of my favorite horror movies is 30 Days of Night, yes. But, I've seen it. Insidious. Again, the point that sticks out is the idea that there is that thing, spirit, creature, undead, whatever it is, that's able to latch onto someone and drain them of their life force in order to return to the living. That's you've borrowed that so many times in stories, and that's how you create. There's a great book called Steal Like an Artist. It doesn't say steal and plagiarize. It says your there is nothing original. It's all from your experience. Everything is built from your experience. So if you grew up like I did, watching horror movies, reading horror books and magazines, you have all these little parts, like I just explained. The end of Creeping Flesh, the embodiment of evil is going away. There's that part. And then the Insidious bit, where something latches up. When these are all pieces of the puzzle you build into your own stories. And yes, they've helped me create so many. Light walkers are vampires. You can survive the day. You have their own powers. They are strongest during the night time, from midnight until dawn. Like Blade, the Daywalker. And Reinhard von Holstein, yo, he says, yo. I must get back and check the. I think I still got to read your email. I don't. I suppose I've changed my email. I will go back into the old one and check. Now they've popped up, you've just reminded me. I'll get that up. I'll get that up after this. Hi all, and thank you, Professor. Thank you, my friend. So just having a look here. The only one, see these ones, the DVDs here, these are not really from my collection. All the ones that were on here were, and I have another rack over here, one here, that have my collection on of old horror movies. And we just sorting them out, clearing everything off. And it actually looks better, I think, empty. So I might move that one back over there. I have to end up moving that one. Hair tonic that turns you into a monster, or Cousin It. I think I need some of that. I do think I need some of that to grow some hair. So if you do find it, please let me know. The thing is, so my daughter, who comes on here under the name Tubby, Tubby's our cat. Tubby is the cat, if you wondered. Not really Tubby, but Tubby's our cat. And she bought this cosplay wig of some anime character. And of course I had to put it on. So I have a picture of me in a green, pink, and blue plaited wig. It's very interesting. Very interesting. So yes, the Power Whisperer, Part 3. When I finished here, I'm going to grab another drink and I'm going to sit here until I finished it. There is 15 minutes left to edit. So that's going to take me a couple of hours, maybe 2.5, and then half hour to upload it. So I want to get it done today. So look out tonight. It's going to be, I'm so excited to finish this. It's so much fun creating, going through it. Everything's written, everything's narrated already. It's just on, I'm just putting the images in, and it's come together so much better than I thought it was, and I'm so excited for you guys to see this. So keep those alerts on and make sure you watch it. Make sure you watch it. It's going to be very interesting, very interesting. And then of course we're going to need a new town. Don't forget, those that are just joining me, I see a few other people on. Those that are joining me, don't forget, I do have a brand new channel. It only has one video, but I made it so that if you want to submit your stories, be they fiction or non-fiction, for me to read for you, then just send them in. And if they fit, I will put them on the other channel. And you can find the other channel. It's on this channel. Just go to the homepage of this channel and look down, and it'll say, hey, here I am. So if you haven't checked that one video out on there yet, please go and give that a look. Please give that a look. Because we have, what do we have? So my other channel, we have 13 subscribers on there already. What if you purchase something you lack in life at a cost? Like if you want to be more handsome, you have to give up a strength of yours or do jobs to fulfill the cost of what you desire. Absolutely. Or make a bargain with someone. That sounds interesting. That's an interesting one. Was it Late Phases? No, it's a movie about a blind guy who battles werewolves. All right, no, never heard of it. Late Phases, Night of the Lone Wolf. Nope. I have to give that a look. Let's give that a look. Let's see. Cost of Desire, yes. Sounds great. My co-writer is checking your old. Yes, sorry I haven't got back to you. I've changed my I created a page and he gave me a new email and I've been using this, so I haven't been back to it. I will give it a look at the end of this. Apologies for that. Late Phases. Just giving a quick look at my other screen. Late Phases. So shall we have a? What if intuition we use as a human power to help avoid dangers from spiritual realms? Nice. What do we say? What do we say? Everyone's watching, and even if you're watching the replay. As on the Professor Shadow channel, there are a lot of werewolf tales. Lots. And there's more coming. What is the best werewolf movie ever made? In your opinion? What do you think? The best werewolf movie ever? What would you say? I'm going to give you mine, but first of all, I want you to give me somebody to give me one of theirs. I know what mine is. Instantly. If you're a werewolf fan, what is the best werewolf movie you've ever watched? In your opinion, no one will judge you. No one will laugh. Underworld, Rise of the Lycans, 2009. Nice. We got one. See if we can get another one. Jack Nicholson one. That's actually really good. So mine, Werewolf in London. Nice. I used to like Werewolf in London a lot. So watched that so many times. Werewolf in London. So my first one, I'm going to give two because I'm cheating. The first one I'm going to give is Curse of the Werewolf, with my favorite actor of all time, which is Peter Cushing. Of course. Curse of the Werewolf. I absolutely adore this movie so much. And then I have another one that's almost there, which is The Wolfman. Lon Chaney Jr. in The Wolfman. Lawrence Talbot, the original. How do you beat that? How do you beat that? Curse of the Werewolf tips it for me because it got Peter Cushing in it. But the Wolfman with Lon Chaney Jr., how do you beat that? I don't think you can. Wolfman, let's see when it was made. Wolfman. Lon Chaney. When was it made? 1941. How do you beat that movie? That's so good. It's so amazing. Lon Chaney Jr. is really great in this movie. A lot of people complained when you read about Lon Chaney Jr. They complain, he's just a big guy. He only plays monsters. But I think he did a great job in The Wolfman. And you can see the pain he's going through. I enjoyed it. And of course, got the famous Claude Rains from The Invisible Man and The Phantom, I think. Yeah. So I'm putting Curse of the Werewolf on top and Wolfman. They're my two. I just love vampire elder fights werewolves with his bare hands is magnificent. Vincent Price did great. Yeah, I love Vincent Price so much. He really did. Last Man on Earth was amazing. Yes, really good. Really, because they're actually vampires, aren't they? They're actually supposed to be like vampires. Yeah, they're supposed to be like vampires in the movie. Because he puts like garlic on the door, doesn't he? And mirrors. So, yes, that's a great film. Vincent Price, love this. I think we spoke about this last week. Absolutely adore the movie House on Haunted Hill. Absolutely adore that movie. So good. But he had many others. The Abominable Dr. Phibes and Phibes Returns. Amazing. Theatre of Death. Amazing. The Bat. Not really horror. But it was good. That movie should be a blueprint on how to survive a horror story. Yes. Very good film. Very good film. Vincent Price was amazing. Amazing. Such a great, amazing actor. Isn't it great? We don't have that anymore, do we? We don't have it. We just don't have it anymore. An actor that is famous for acting in horror films. We just don't have it. No, I don't think people want to be typecast anymore. Whereas, in the day, Cushing, Lee, Carradine, Price. Love the old black and white movies. Yeah, absolutely. I grew up on them. And they're embedded in my my brain. And so I obviously have very good memories of them growing up, which now sticks around, which pulls back at you, so you want to watch them to get that nostalgia. How your brain works. And yes, I love them so much. So like I say, when I was going through my collection today, I was like, I need to watch that, need to watch that, need to watch that. But life will just not allow me to rewatch them again at the moment. Story about an old actor, well loved in his past, is put out for retirement, yet something bad happens and becomes the hero to his experience as a movie actor of horror. And he becomes the hero. All right, I got it. So he uses the knowledge of his movies. Uses the knowledge of his movies. I got you. Good. We're coming up on the hour. And it looks like I need... So I've got someone sending me a message. My dad watched them. I watched them. I love them. Love them. Black and white movies are amazing. Again, thank you for your presence. Thank you for your ideas. If you want to send me any of them ideas, send them over, and I'll use them. I have some people sent me stuff already, so if you'd like to send it to me, I can use it on the new channel. I'm going to get one a week out. I'm not going to go too hard. One a week, and we'll keep building from there. If you'd like to feature, make a story where Vincent Price saves the day. Yeah, what about a story where the old actors come back to save something? That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Like if it's let me think of the movie. Is it Torture Garden, where the guy, it's famous actor, I can't think of his name, finds that Peter Cushing has the collection of Edgar Allan Poe, and he's actually got Edgar Allan Poe in his house. This would be so amazing. Thank you, Vietnam Superb. Thank you, my friends. Great to see you here today. Look out, I'm gonna have a break. I'm gonna crack on with my part 3. It's gonna be up today, I promise you. Unless the internet goes off. And the internet I couldn't actually get on over here today. So on that note, my friends, I am going to head off, and I will see you all next week. Don't forget, my clocks have gone back. So where normally I'd come on, still coming on at 7, but we've gone back an hour. I don't know how long it takes to catch up. It's not a week or 2 to catch up, I think. But until next week, I will be here 7 o'clock British Standard Time. What if Hollywood got its stories from experience, but the government covered it up so we don't know it really happened? Nice. Take care, everyone. Have a fantastic week. And you too, my friends. And on this note, I really must say goodbye. And thank you for joining me once again. I do appreciate it. I see I work hard all week. I love coming talking about horror movies. I love creating horror stories. This is what I do to unwind. So I do appreciate you showing up and listening to me, give you my favorite films and talk about what I'm working on. Thank you so much, my friends. I'm going to head off here now, and I'll see you in the shadows real soon.